Why do you want to memorize the first 50 Pokemons? Why? No idea. Because you can. Here are 5 steps that you can do in order to memorize the first 50 Pokemons. In terms of memory, it's always easier to memorize pictures rather than words. And that is why the first step is that you need to convert the numbers 1 to 50 into pictures. And to help us do that, you can go to the YouTuber AE Mind. He has a really great video on linking pictures to digits from 1 to 100. The link will be provided in the description. And now I'll just show you the pictures that he linked to the digits from 1 to 50. 0 would be house, 1 would be hat, 2 would be honey, 3 would be ham, 4 would be hair, 5 would be hail, 6 would be hash, 7 hook, 8 would be hoove, 9 would be hoop, 10 is dice, 11 is tat, 12 is tin, 13 is dome, 14 is tire, 15 is tile, 16 is dish, 17 is tack, 18 is dove, 19 is tub, 20 is noz, 21 is nut, 22 is neon, 23 is no, 24 is nor, 25 is nail, 26 is naja, 27 is nog, 28 is knife, and 29 is nap. 30 is moose, 31 is mat, 32 is moon, 33 is mime, 34 is mare, 35 is male, 36 is match, 37 is mug, 38 is muff, and 39 is mop. 40 is rose, 41 is rat, 42 is rhino, 43 is rim, 44 is rear, 45 is rail, 46 is roach, 47 is rock, 48 is roof, 49 is rope, and then 50 is case. You may be wondering why these random pictures. You must go through AE Mind's video. He has a structured way in which he created these pictures for the numbers. So it's really worthwhile to check that video out. Okay, so step 2 is that you need to practice until you can recall the picture within 5 seconds when given the number. And similarly, you must also give the number within 5 seconds when given the picture. So this obviously requires a lot of practice. So this step would probably take you, it depends on how often you practice. Let's say between one day to a week, maybe even longer if you don't really practice. Okay, so now we're gonna test them out. Number 1, give you 5 seconds. And obviously it's hat. Okay, did you get that? Hopefully you did. Next one. 32. And hopefully you got it. It's moon. Third example, 48. Hopefully you got it. It's roof. If you got those 3, that means you've done quite a bit of practice and you're ready for the third step. If you haven't, then I would recommend that you practice more so that you're familiar with numbers and pictures. Congratulations if you managed to get familiar with linking pictures to the digits 1 to 50. Now, the third step is for each Pokemon, you will need to link the linked picture to the associated Pokemon for numbers 1 to 50. Okay, that sounds like a mouthful. Maybe it doesn't make sense, but I'll give you an example right now. For example, number 1. Now, if you've been practicing, you would know that number 1, the linked picture is hat. And the Pokemon, number one Pokemon on the Pokédex is Bulbasaur. So you need to now create a picture between hat and Bulbasaur. For example, imagining that Bulbasaur is wearing a hat. So that when I tell you 1, you would then remember, oh, it's a hat. Who was wearing the hat? It was Bulbasaur. So that you can remember that 1 is associated with Bulbasaur. Second example, 32. And we all know 32 is moon. And the Pokemon on the Pokédex number 32 is Nidoran. Now you need to form a picture between Nidoran and moon. Now imagine that Nidoran is on the moon. Okay, it's not the best picture. The picture can be as bizarre as possible. Generally, the more strange it is, the more vivid and the longer that you retain the image. Okay, and then last example, 48. If you have been practicing, 48 is roof, and the Pokemon associated with 48 on the Pokédex is Venonat. Imagine that Venonat, tons of them, are walking on your roof. Just remember that image. Assuming that you have created an image between the linked picture and the Pokemon for numbers 1 to 50, you need to practice until you can name the Pokemon within 5 seconds when I give you the number. Go. And now, to test yourself, say you've done the practice, we're going to test yourself. There's going to be 10 numbers, and we're going to see how you're going to do. We're going to see how you do. There will be 5 seconds each for each question. Ready? Let's go. Okay. And it will be Charizard. Did you get it right? If you got it right, congratulations. Okay, next one. Number 2, 5 seconds. And of course, it's Ivysaur. Did you get it? Third one, 35, 5 seconds. Clefairy. Did you get it? Hopefully you did. Next one, 14, 5 seconds. And it's Kakuna. Next one, 45. And it's Vileplume. Next one, 50. Obviously, it's Diglett. Next one, 28, 5 seconds. And Sandslash. Next one, number 10, 5 seconds. Caterpie. Okay. Next one, 40, 5 seconds. Wigglytuff. Did you get it? And the last one, number 9. Blastoise. Be honest with yourself. How did you do out of the 10? If you didn't get 10, that means you still need to practice. And that's essentially step number 5. Just practice, practice, practice. 5 minutes a day. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, subscribe. Thanks.